Hello, hello, it's Lizzie Frizzle with Biggie Iggy Games. Thanks for tuning in for another video. Today we're finishing our Point Clickmas throwback with a cute little game called Midnight Quest. If you want to read more of my thoughts about the game, you can read my full review at biggieiggy.com. And I'm not going to waste any more time talking about it. I like this game a lot. I think it will speak for itself, despite the fact that there is no dialogue. I'm sure. Okay, just a little tutorial here. Click to walk. This is about as classic a point and click as you can get. It came out in, I want to say, maybe 2016. But the puzzles, the mechanics, I think all really evokes an early era of point and click game. Alright, so it's telling us to drag our wire right here. And we'll get a little tutorial puzzle. I like the puzzles in this game a lot. This first one, it maybe is even one of my favorites. Let's see, that looks like a hammer to me. Hammer goes with nail. Comb goes with cat based on the other items. Lock obviously goes with toothbrush. Lock goes with key. Arrow goes with bow. Battery maybe to flashlight. Match to candle. Needle to thread. That's a nice looking needle. Thick. That'd be good for a denim jacket. Putting patches on a denim jacket. An ongoing project of mine. And sometimes I need a thicker needle. Brush. Tooth goes to brush. And we turned it on. Look at that. We're on our way to science. So let's see, how about now we flip this switch. Ooh! Perhaps we shouldn't have flipped the switch. And yet, could the game have continued if we hadn't? I know the answer to be no. So, our mentor, our scientist professor mentor, inventor mentor, no good. We all know what the X's over the I's mean. And our robot co-worker as well. Now you can hear an example right now. Like I said, no spoken dialogue in this game. It's all this kind of gibberish noise, which I don't mind. Journey of a Roach, an earlier point and clickmas game that I played and reviewed. Check it out on biggieiggy.com. Also has no spoken dialogue. I think their gibberish sounds are a little more effective than Midnight Quest's. No need to compare them, really. But I can't really help it. So this robot wants us to fix this broken light bulb. That's the first step. The ultimate goal is for us to rebuild this time machine, go back in time, and save our inventor mentor and our robot coworker. Here's a picture of a cuckoo clock, a picture of the robot. We're locked in the room. Another important thing to note, okay, I heard you, gosh. No hot spotting in this game. No press space bar to show all clickable items like a lot of point and click games have. You just gotta click. More tutorial, investigate objects. Clock puzzle is classic point and click goodness. I'm gonna walk back to that picture because I want to see what time it is, and it is 1:20, 2:20 at the latest. We'll try 1:20 first. I hope I'm right, because it would be embarrassing if I found out while recording myself that I don't know how to tell time. Okay, click and drag. Aha! I do know how to tell time. Grab this little cuckoo birdie. Ripped it right off of there, didn't I? And now we have something in our inventory again. Sometimes you can combine two items in your inventory. So I guess the robot just gave us his broken arm. I tried to pick it up, but I didn't think it let me. But I'm going to combine them as instructed. Now I have this springy, extendable red hand. Oh, I did not remember that that was going to officially power down my robot coworker. Now we've got the broken bulb. And the door has been unlocked. I don't really know why, but I'm not going to question it. When a door opens, I walk on through. Here's a little cheese sheet. Kind of looks like a do not disturb card that you would hang on a hotel room door. Maybe this one means do not bring cheese. Here's the award that our mentor inventor was holding. We've got an elevator. And we've got the door to the outside, but it's dark. We can't see anything, even though I can clearly see right there. But I can't see beyond it, and that's all that matters. All right, nothing else on this first floor. I'm going to head up to floor number 2. Can't get down to floor 0. It's locked for now. I'm immediately noticing something called the Rat-O-Tron. Some broken boards. Can't go any further that way. Ooh, a lantern. That seems like a good thing to have when it's dark outside and you can't see. I like succulents. When I was a little kid, my dad used to take me to Builder's Square, not to be confused with Home Depot. Builder's Square. I loved that hardware store, and I loved to go into the little greenhouse section and pick out little cacti. Little kitchen set here. I can turn on this flame. That's a nice gas burner. Pots and pans. A snoozing robot. And I don't know about you, but I think these food placards look pretty darn similar to the cheese placard that we found. And now that I have completed the set, I'm gonna hit this button. Ah! She's so cute. She reminds me of Rosie from the Jetsons. Rosie? If it's not Rosie, please let me know. Last thing is the meat. What do you think this brown thing is? Meat? Or like a sand dollar sandwich? And we just took a little piece of cheese. It did look like a good sandwich. I just love a good sandwich. A hoagie for lunch, a bagel sandwich for breakfast, the other half of the hoagie for dinner. I don't know why I went lunch, breakfast, dinner instead of breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm gonna head on back to the elevator and try see what's up on the 3rd floor. I do wish that there was kind of like a double click to fast travel in this game. The protagonist doesn't walk that slowly. Don't throw the fishbowl out the window. We'll see about that. Oops. Ha! Don't tell me what to do. I'm pretty sure you get a Steam achievement for that. But I've played this game before, and I'm sure have already thrown the fishbowl out the window. Ooh, here's what looks like a fully intact light bulb. We will need that. Dartboard. A little mouse. Does the little mouse want some cheese? Cute little mouse. Reminds me of my dog. But my dog wouldn't take that long to eat that piece of cheese. We scooped him right up. And I think that that mouse would make a lovely addition to the Rat-O-Tron we found on the 2nd floor. Alright, now here's something that looks important to me. Red, orange, green, blue, purple. And look at that. Red, orange, green, blue, purple. Now my first thought was to match them to these positions. So the red one, this little notch would be going straight up. But I can't do that, which means I'm going to guess that I don't have enough information to solve this puzzle. Come back to it later. Here's a candle I wonder if I can light that candle. Can we open this cabinet? No, we cannot. You think this guy needs product to keep his hair sort of pompadoured in that way? It would be an impressive natural hair consistency. First things first. No rats were harmed in the use of this Ratotron. And that's gonna give me this piece of a megaphone, I think. And while I'm on the second floor, going back over to that stove to turn on that burner, light my candle, and burn this house to the ground. I don't think the game would let me do that. That's what I'm talking about. Safety first. And we're gonna put that candle in the lantern and we've got ourselves a working light. I say we try to go back outside now that we have a functioning lantern. And also because I can't think of anything else to do in the house. We gotta solve that color puzzle on the third floor, but we don't know how yet. Yeah, that looks like lantern light to me. I'm sorry, Mr. Fish. I murdered. And I'm now feeling the guilt. Well, what's this? A broken shovel. And several light encasements. One is missing its bulb, but we can already fix that. There we go. He even screwed it in tight for us. How kind of our protagonist. I'm just gonna start fiddling around with these lights. Trying to get them to turn on like that. See how that filament went yellow-orange? That's what we want for all four of them. And it might just be as simple as pointing them all the way down. Which is not the most satisfying puzzling, but I'll take it. And last one. One more. Yeah! Not quite an X, but a marking of the spot nonetheless. Our protagonist is pretty strong. It is not easy to just dig into the ground like that. When I was a kid, I tried to make an underground fort in the backyard and I got about 2 scoops of dirt out of the ground before I decided it was too hard. And also my parents were furious. Okay, and what did we just get? We got a piggy bank. Ah, I know what to do with the piggy bank. I'm going back up to the second floor where or was it the third floor? I think it's the third floor. Where I threw the fishbowl out of the window, and next to that picture that said do not throw the fishbowl out of the window, there's this picture of a flying pig that's even got a matching tail. So I'm gonna throw that out the window. Fly, piggy, bye, piggy. And I'm gonna go see what it dropped for me. Because I bet you there is something important in that piggy bank. And though I don't remember specifically what it is, my guess is that it is some kind of solution provider for the upstairs color-coded knob puzzle. There was a piece of paper in the piggy bank with little cutouts, it seems like. The perfect size and position to fit over that poster on the third floor. It's like they planned it that way or something. I love riding elevators. I always have, especially cool glass ones like at a mall that is kind of too crowded and too expensive to actually buy anything. But boy, those glass elevators, freaking love them. Do not like escalators though. I was super scared of escalators most of my childhood, and frankly, I still don't love them. Okay, so now we see red is pointing this way, orange to the side, green, blue, purple. Let's see if we can remember that. I'm not confident that I can, but you can kind of see it. Red is like that, orange to the side. Oh, or should it be the opening? Is it the opposite? I'm gonna try opposite. Blue looks like it should be here. Yay! Always remember to clap for yourself every once in a while. Based on the color, methinks this is the rest of the air horn. Ah, an air horn reminds me that the challenge is on tonight. New episode. Last week was pretty crazy. I'm hoping to see Anissa swiftly recover. She's got a gold skull, but she also had to take out her #1 ally, Tori, to do it. And I'm really hoping that for once, Anissa just gets to fucking coast to the final and doesn't have to defend her gold skull later in the season. But if past seasons are any indication, she will absolutely have to defend her gold skull later this season. I'm gonna walk on down this way now that I can. Ooh, somebody's sleeping. Not for long. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. That was a pretty... If you're gonna air horn somebody awake when they are soundly sleeping, 3 little pop, pop, pop. That's a pretty respectful way to do it, I think. So he needs his car. Do these two have a pre-existing relationship? Are they longtime friends? Is this guy the driver for the mentor, inventor, or robot coworker and us? Or is he just a nice guy who likes science and is willing to do us a favor? I don't know. We've made it to town. Which town? A town. Another person sleeping. How late at night is it? I guess midnight, right? Midnight Quest, that's the name of the game? Okay, so I guess that guy... Ooh. Aggressive door-knocking tactics there. You knock 3 times and then you go to kicking right away? I'm not saying it deserves an arrest. He just went so willingly. Nobody said anything. We're still smiling. That's fucked up. I'm gonna fuck that cop up. I won't. The game won't give me the option to do it. Okay, let's see what's in the stock shop. Some scissors. Can we take those? A little kitty cat. Nothing else that way. And this way... Some stuff on a shelf. I'm not sure what we just picked up. A brush? Maybe a hairbrush? And I don't think we can pass this bear trap, even though we really should be able to just walk around the outside of it. Bye, kitty. We'll be back. Nothing else that way. Can we take this watering can? We can take the watering can. Now, this is the building our friend went into after that corrupt cop unjustly arrested him. This looks like the shopkeeper that we saw in the gibberish picture, but his glasses are broken. How can he help us if he can't see? I'm clicking on all these tools. I could take pliers. I could take a hammer. Here's another. Well, then I don't think it's a hairbrush. If I have two of them now, it's gotta be something different. Can I play some music? No. But can I go through this door? Yes. I'm parched. Here's another door. Nothing else that way. We'll go through there in a minute, but I'll see what else is around this floor first. A fridge with a lock on it. Oh boy. What does that say about the person who installed that lock? Or is there any brand of fridge that comes with a locking mechanism? Please let me know if there are. I'm not in the market for one, but I just think it would be kind of silly if that did exist. And I like kind of silly stuff. Now we're on the roof. Got some kind of steel ladder hanging here. What is this doing here? What is this for? What is its purpose? It's nighttime, midnight, presumably. Shouldn't there be like a crew that takes this down? This just hangs here all night? I don't know. I'm gonna snip it if I can. I think I can. Wow, those are some strong ass balconies. It broke the railing, but they're totally intact. I'm also surprised that we did not attract the cops' attention, because that made a loud noise. Okay, let's go out that door. You don't have any money for the gumball machine. Can we do anything here? No. That's not the door. This is the door. Right across the way. And I think we're about to find ourselves... Hey, these look like these. Pop them on in there. So they're tubes. That's why I didn't recognize what they were, because I've never seen a television like this in real life. And they spell hope. Or if you flip the numbers, it's 4063. Well, can we just leave that on, actually? Do we have to turn it off? Now, here's that cat from the stock room. It seems like the cat loves this plant, but it's wilted, unlike these two. But we have water. Ah, that's some good water. Instant effects. And I think we're gonna feed that to the cat. Even though I think cats that eat grass like that, isn't that a sign of pica? Isn't that not so good? If you know, let me know. Oh, a 4-number combination. Let's try what we just saw on that television since we're in the same room. Yeah! What's in here? That is a hairbrush, for sure. And there's a little film reel. Take that. There's a projector in the other room. Here's the cop. Can climb out this window, I guess. Okay, so our guy wants to break the antenna to distract the cop, presumably. Oh! I kind of forgot we had that. That's nice of the game to not make you combine the pliers with the extendable arm. And what do you know? He's distracted. He doesn't give a shit about his job. He does it poorly, and he abandons it as soon as his radio has a little bit of static. Disgraceful. Let's go feed the cat, I guess, huh? We've got a bunch of stuff. Ultimately, our goal is still to fix that guy's glasses. Oh, I went through the wrong door. And now we are just in the police office. Here's our friend. Can I break you out? I wanna. No. Good lock, though. That's a good lock. What about this? How can I fuck with this cop? I can take his pencil. Ha! Write this. We'll get out of here for now, though. Now I'm gonna go feed the cat. Not to be confused with saving the cat. That's what I do when I write my screenplays. I'm not writing anything. Okay, back down here to the first floor where the broken glasses guy is hanging out. Oh, we could have played the projector. Ah, nothing but time. Gotta do it all eventually. Back into the stock room. We're gonna coax this cat off the top of this shelf. Whoever owns this cat, whoever person this cat is, should be really grateful for me. Nobody else gives a shit that this cat is just alone in here on top of a shelf. Cutie. Comb me off a piece of that cat fur. Oh, what happened to the cat? Well, we have a mustache, but we lost a cat. Personally, I'd rather have the cat. So now I've disguised myself. That's gonna be locked. There's his antenna. Should we just ditch our friend? Just leave him here? No. I'm gonna go back up to that projector now and see what's on the film reel. We still have a locked fridge that needs to be opened. There's the fridge. Here's the projector. 1, 2, 4. Could that be the fridge combination? I think it could be. You can only go in descending order. I think this game really excels at conveying information in a variety of ways. There's a lot of numeric lock combinations, and already we've got 2 different ways to see the numbers. We have the fingers and we had the bottom flipped. I'm not sure how to describe that image of the numbers on the TV tubes. I'm going to go back over to the jail cell now where our friend and chauffeur currently is being held. And I'm going to try to freeze that lock with this N2 that I just received. If I keep calling it N2, is it convincing that I'm just calling it by the technical scientific name that also is conveniently drawn here? And am I hiding the fact that I don't know what N2 is? Nitrous oxide? I don't know. If you know, let me know. I just know that it's cold, and sometimes your teacher brings it in science class. Yeah. We didn't just break the lock. We opened the whole damn door. Money, please. Let's see. Some wanted posters. Some boots. Oh, I picked up a boot. This is locked. Can't do anything with that. Oh, but we can go out this window. I wonder what's in that locked drawer. But it doesn't seem like there's anything to do. That's okay. Well, let's try to leave. We got our friend. Looks like he's gonna follow us. Oh, we can't leave. We have to get our light bulb fixed, but we haven't fixed the glasses. I'm gonna try to leave anyway. Fuck it. Ah. Oop. Oh, I think we got caught almost. He's on our tail. Oh no, he's blowing the whistle at us. That should be the only thing that cops get. Cops get a whistle. And that's it. No more fucking military grade weapons. Just give him a whistle. Now we have our own wanted posters. How very Tales of Symphonia of this police officer. So now the cop is waiting for us. Where's our friend? He did not follow us across the way, so he must still be here. How can we convince this cop that we are not the two people on the wanted posters he just drew? Well, we've already got a mustache, so we're covered. But we've got to cover our buddy as well. Where is he hanging out? Now he's out of here. Good for him. I would be sad if he was just hanging out in that cell. Oh, but you know what? I do want to go into that cell. I want to come out and look at this window where we just were but couldn't do anything. Now, things have changed. The cop is here. Oh, and we want to draw a face on the poster. Our extendable arm coming in handy again. We'll really have to thank our robot coworker for letting us use his hand. And now we just have to find our friend. And I truly don't know where he went. Doesn't seem to be here anywhere. This is as far as we can go. So he must be in the other building. Oh, friend. Where have you gone? Maybe he's outside already. You know, just chilling. And now how do we fix this guy's glasses? We have money? Money to give him to fix the light bulb? Money to put... Nope. And we have a boot. What do we do with the boot? That's where we came from. What's here? Nope. Terrible, terrible sense of direction. Been that way my whole life. Hi, puppy. My dog is jumping up on the side of my chair right now, probably because it's about an hour and a half away from her dinner time, and that's when she starts getting excited. I would hold her up to the camera and let her say her own hello, but I fear that if she could speak English, she would tell me, please don't do that. You'll expose my pink little belly to the whole audience. Not that there is any yet, but hopefully there will be one day. There he is. Now we still have these glasses. This boot? I don't know what is up with the boot. Oh, wait. No, we can't. Oh, I lost my pencil. But I wanted to draw. Oh, but we look different. I am all turned around. No, it's not us. Really? But I look so different. I have a mustache. Oh, no. That looks like a game over if I ever seen one. Okay, so we can't go there yet. We still need a coin to use the gumball machine. What about you? Nope. Nope. What else is in the room where the cat was? There was a bear trap that we couldn't advance past. What if I put the boot in the bear trap? Here's rest in peace, our little kitty friend. Yeah. Ooh, a little magnifying glass. That could fix that guy's glasses. I think I just want to match them. Oops. I got cocky. Oops. Oh! That was nerve-wracking at the end. I didn't want to have to start over, even though it wasn't time-consuming. Now we have a magnifying glass, and we fixed his glasses. We are so handy. We're digging holes, we're fixing glasses, we're combing cats. We're a multifaceted protagonist. So once I give this guy his glasses back, he should be able to fix my light bulb. Fix, please. Cool glasses. Janis Joplin. That's exactly how they make light bulbs. 5 hammer tabs and a little blowtorch action. There you go. That guy was very vocal in his gibberish about wanting to be paid for his work, as if we were going to try to not pay him. I don't know who he thinks I am. The president? Ha! Not anymore. Happy Inauguration Day, everyone. Now we have our 1 cent. Get a little static. Oh! We changed our hair, so now we super don't look like ourselves. Actually, I kind of like this hairstyle for him. Now maybe we'll be able to head out. We've changed our hair. We've drawn glasses and a mustache on our friend, and we've got a fixed light bulb. We're on our way to time travel. He also still has the same hat and very distinct turtleneck, though. Bye-bye. Pig. So we're heading back to the lab now so we can resume fixing our time machine. Oh, what's this? What's this? The bridge is out! Though it kind of looks like 2 people with little arms fighting. Not only is the bridge out, the bad guys from the wanted posters are in the bushes! And they've got skulls on their mind. They're going into elimination on the challenge tonight. So we've woken up. We're kind of in their stronghold. Here they are, down on the floor below. Where's our friend? No idea. Oh, alright. This is a puzzle that we have no information about. I'm just gonna start clicking. Looks like we could pick up this pickaxe. Nope, I'm very surprised by that. What's to the left? Obviously, we'll go back for that ladder. I can open this, but there's no reason to right now. It's a little nail on the wall. Oh, I can take the nail. I'm kind of surprised by that. I don't remember this. Here's some antlers without a head attached. Ooh, and they open a little secret door. Here's a tiny broom and a door that we don't even have the option of attempting to enter. Let's go up that ladder. The situation is serious. Ooh, here's a skull. A vice, a broom. We can take the broom. Some dead flowers. They should really clean those up. They're not coming back to life. Nothing here. An axe, always handy to have, unless you're at one of those stupid bars that does axe throwing. Red, blue, red, blue, blue, red, red. Red, blue, red, blue, blue, red, red. Is that right? I already, as soon as I forgot before he even finished playing it. But I'm gonna try that and see if it works. Red, blue, Red, blue, blue, red, red. Yeah, yeah! What did I get from this fridge? Or is this a cabinet? Maybe it's... Ooh, dynamite. Okay. I'm gonna go back up here and see what else is around. So we saw all this. Here's where we just were. We're walking. Oh, here's him with a fish. It's nice that people have hobbies. Even nefarious people. Here's a stove. A harpoon thing. More fish. Fishing rod. Spider. Cute little spider. Get out of the corner. I'm sorry. I'm destroying his home and I don't want to do that. Well, maybe he's got something else in the wall there and I'm not totally taking his habitat. I'm just taking this part of his habitat. For the string, of course. Oh, to make a fishing line. And a needle nail for a hook. Alright, that's it. Over here. Let's go back down and see about opening that hatch that leads down below where our captors reside. Should be right over here. This looks like a matchbook to me, and that is something that I want. Oh, and there he's telling me that we want it. So let's see if they won't notice, even though this guy's looking right at me. But there's got to be a reason that the other guy keeps leaving to get drinks periodically. And that was the reason. This one needs glasses. But now that we have matches, we can do something with this dynamite. And I think the thing I want to do is try and blow up this door. Looks like it's gonna be successful. Tick, tick, tick. Boo! Perfect. What's behind here? Our friend. They tied him up and taped his mouth and they just left us open, unencumbered on the ground. Very different tactics. Here he is again, getting more beer. So now for the first time we can see the rest of this downstairs room. There's a tap right here that's connected to this huge wooden hot tub of beer. This looks like a kind of thing that they would have on a bachelor one-on-one date. Here's mushrooms and some berries. Decisively different from the mushrooms. Probably not a necessary sentence to have said. Let's see. Nope, okay. Obviously, I want to fuck with their beer as much as possible. And I have this axe still? I don't know really what to do with that. There's this secret door, but in order to access that, we'll have to get these antlers to stay permanently down, and he won't hold them. Let's go back up. Oh, just by luck, I grabbed this little pot here, even though I knew eventually that I would need one, but I didn't remember that was the one. I'm gonna come over to the stove, stick that little ladle pot in there, put some berries in there, and can I light this with matches? No, I cannot. Wood? What do we need? Can we chop wood with the axe? Nothing over there. Maybe there's something more in the big beer keg room where we rescued our friend. A bucket, a skull, barrels, this vice. Alright, we're going back down. How do we light the stove? Here's some wood. Can we take this wood? Nope. Oh, but we can chop this wood. It looks pretty chopped to me already, but I guess it's smaller now. That much is true. Okay, let's go try putting this in the stove and then lighting that with our matches. A long walk to the stove. I feel the walk back to the stove right now. Okay, step 1, successful. Step 2, successful. Is that the end of our matches? It is the end of our matches. Now we've got some kind of cooked blueberry goo. I'm going to take that and pour it into the beer keg. I've talked about this a little bit during the Point and Clickmas throwback. Sometimes in this genre you find some puzzles that truthfully do not make much sense. It's kind of hard to know that that's what you're supposed to do unless you've played the game before or you looked it up. I'm going to pick up this rope really quickly. And this is one of those times. I'm going to pour this blue goo into the beer, and that will add some kind of sleeping formula to the beer. It's going to put the bandits to sleep. I don't know how you would possibly know that unless you had played this game before, especially because we don't even get a written description of what that blue ooze is. And I'm going to hang, now that I have this rope, I can hang this bus, and it's going to permanently open this door. But first we'll see the effects of this bandit here is coming back with the blueberry sleepy time beer. And we'll see what happens when they drink it. One of these two should get the beer sometime. How come it's always this guy that has to get it? Is he like not paying rent for the bandit stronghold? That guy drank it fast. Are they gonna fall asleep? Now he drank his. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. They're all... Oh! They're out cold. See? How are we supposed to know what's gonna do that? I don't know. Oh, and the secret door led us right down here. A locked chest. Everybody's asleep. I can't believe we can't take their gun or their Negan bat to protect ourselves. Here's a door, but it's locked. So let's go back over to the tap and see what's there. I'm not at all worried about these guys waking up. What's this? Nothing. Oh, here's some keys. Anything else to see this way? Nope. I have a sneaking suspicion that these keys are gonna open not this door, but this door. And we will be on to the next stage of Midnight Quest gameplay. I really owe this guy so many dinners. I got him arrested and captured at gunpoint and Negan bat point. Out from the bush from whence we came. Hence we came? Hence for sure. I'm a fool. Oh right, but the bridge is still down. Or up, really. We gotta fix that before we can get back to our lab. I'm gonna take these stairs, see what it's all about down here. Kind of a tricky click to get the protagonist in the right spot. Whoa. That's a skeleton. It's kind of adorable. And it's got a blue gem that I cannot pry out of its bony hand. Can't go that way, so we'll go in the open door. 1J, B2, G3, 4C, E5, H6, 7, 8, I, 9F. Oh, okay. This will be important eventually. And if we have to go back up and reread it when the time comes, so be it. Can't go this way, even though we could very easily crawl under these 2 wooden boards. Door 14, or locker 14, has a screwdriver. Our screwdriver now. Interesting, I still have those keys. We've got another ladder going down, some kind of pressure, bunch of symbols and a hook. Let's see what's down below, shall we? Here's a lock. That looks like a bridge lowering mechanism if I've ever seen one. We'll have to come back to this. Perhaps the symbols up at the top level correspond. This bar is broken. Does that mean anything? Time will tell. Here's another locker. And we got a saw. Now, this reminds me of Nancy Drew number 4, Treasure in the Royal Tower. Jacques is sawing out the bars, very similar to these, inside the Wickford Castle estate. Ugh! I can't believe that didn't work, especially after my Nancy introduction. Okay, rotating platform that we have no use for yet. I see some bolts that I think could be unscrewed. Okay, there we go. Interesting, I clicked on the bolt and it didn't register, but I click on the center where there are no bolts and it does register. Not so much interesting as a little frustrating, but it didn't hinder us. Oh, okay. I'll have to find a way to get that to stay down. And it seems like that's all we've got. We crawled through. Ooh, I'm gonna go back out of this underground area. I'm gonna go back to that skeleton that we saw sitting against the building right before we entered here, and I'm gonna try to saw that crystal out of its hand, which feels a little insulting to the dead, but I have no other choice. Oh, can I pick up this brick? I didn't even think about it before. That is a great thing to put on that red switch on the ground that activates the 3rd ladder. We're moving right along, people. There's our crystal. The crystal is so pretty. I want to keep it for myself, but I learned from Rick and Morty the downside of being too attached to a crystal. Go back down and then back through the vent. Oh, there's a little hook there. We'll get to explore this side in just a second. Put our brick on the button. Yeah. Up we go. What's this? Nothing. Nothing that way. What's this? Okay. 1, 9, and 4. I know 1 was J, and I know that I don't remember the other 2. So we'll have to come back. Here's a little hook. Little hand, really. It's kind of like an upgraded robot co-worker's hand. Maybe I should bring it back to him. 9 and 4. I do not need to look again. I have confidence in myself. But I am going to go back up and look at that grid to see what 9 and 4 were. And on the way, now I've put the crystal in the claw. I'm going to put that claw on that hook up there. Such a fluid climber. Here we go. Yeah. And the last piece we are missing before we can put it all together is knowing what letters correspond to 9 and 4. 9F, maybe? 9F! 4C. Okay. This 9 really looks like a lowercase g. 4C, 9F. 4C, 9F. 4C, 9F. 4C, 9F. 4C, 9F. Okay, I think I've said it enough times that I will remember it now. Oops, gotta wait for the ladder symbol. Just clicking on the ladder, don't do it anymore. 4C9F. Yay! Ooh, we got a green light, which led to all this light. I'm going to head back down to that rotatable platform that we didn't have a use for yet, because now that there's so much light shining, we do have a use for it. And that is to use it in combination with the crystal to find a combination. Star, triangle, swirly. Star, triangle, swirl. And those symbols look like the symbols on this lock, blocking us from getting to the bridge closing mechanism. Star, oh no. Star something swirly. Let's see. There's a swirly. So part of this puzzle is going to be figuring out where things are available. That's got to be a swirl. There's a star. Is that a triangle? Let's try here. It was a triangle. And let's pop that. Sounds like success. The whirring gears of success. Bye, sewer. Thank you for your hospitality. Is it really a sewer? Underground maintenance area? I'm not, yeah. Either way, thank you. Here we go. No more bandits, no more bandits. No more bandits. Only thing worse than a whammy is a bandit. Up and over. So we'll be entering the end game here. Time to get back to the lab and fix that time machine. We'll part ways now with our driving friend. I really love his car. It's like a rebooted Lorelai Gilmore Jeep. Let's head inside. So we've got a fixed light bulb now. And we still have these keys, which... Now this is another thing that I truly don't understand about this game. Why did the keys in the bandit stronghold also unlock this elevator button in the scientist's lab? Were they planning a break-in? We really don't get any information. And I think it is kind of a reach to expect a player to try keys that you got in a totally different environment with no connection to this one, seemingly. But that's the beauty of point and click. You can usually just try any old item you want on any old thing you want, and you'll figure out something 80% of the time. A lot of equipment down here. We'll pick up this different kind of saw. Anyone know what the proper term for a saw of this style would be? Please let me know in the comments if you do. Can't take the paint roller. Can't mess with these. We've got a ladder here, but nothing to ladder up to. And let's just go down here. Got some saws right there, more switches, a broken ladder, this button that will drop barrels down here and saw them. Here's another keypad. This one's kind of a fill in the colors thing, and obviously we don't know what those colors are. So we'll come back another time. And let's see what else is around. Gotta find another way down. Here's another way down. Ah, now these bars remind me of Nancy Drew number 4, Treasure in the Royal Tower, when Jacques saws through bars just like this inside the Queen's Tower section of Wickford Castle. Yeah! Nancy never lets me down eventually. Here we go. Down even further. This inventor's lab has a lot of floors. Seems like we maybe can't do anything with this, though it seems ripe for doing something with. Here's another ladder and some kind of wacky device, but we don't really have anything to interact with that device. We got a wheel. Here's a lamp and another locked door. 3-number combination once again. Okay, I'm gonna go back up, see what else is around. This bucket does not have any of this dried paint like the other ones, which makes me think it's special. And when you know it was, because I could pick it up. Let's put this bucket right here, and this looks like a gap that you would put a wheel like this in, as taught to me. I'm wrong. Oh, I have to take the wire off first. Take the wire off, which I do with the keypad. Okay. And let's just push this to see it one time as I'm figuring everything out here. I'm gonna climb back up. Is there anything here? What's up with this machine, huh? Here's something. But we're missing. This looks like a code. Can we pick any of this up? No. And we don't have anything to add there either. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back up to the top level for a minute. Make sure that we're not missing anything, even though we don't really have anything in our inventory. I guess we could put the light back on the time machine. See if that gets us anywhere. But I have a feeling that's probably the last thing that you're supposed to do. Hooey! We're fixing shit. No power. Do we need a battery, or do we power it up down below? I bet we power it up down below. I know, no battery, you said. I listen. Sometimes. Back down to the basement. We've only got a portion of this. Saws up here. A ladder so we can throw something in there, but I don't know what. And these don't do anything. Okay. Back down we go. For a lot of walking and clicking. Oh, what about this little baby barrel? This little Diddy Kong sized barrel. Hey, we picked that up. Alright, I think we're moving on something now. I'm gonna put this smaller barrel inside here. And then we'll have to go through a couple cycles. Yeah. Using the woodcutter down below in order to get that barrel to shoot out down here. And who knows what'll be in there when we open it. Could be Gwyneth Paltrow's head. 1. It'll be so exciting when we see that little barrel pop up down here. That means we're getting close to something. Another. There it is, there it is. See, exciting. Another. What is this lab and all this wood for? And all these wood pieces in perfect circles like this. Are they making drums? Here we go. What's it gonna gift us? Wow, who would have thought? I know exactly where this goes. It's the rest of the code from that ripped up piece of paper on the top level. I can't believe that was in a teeny little barrel. Sealed in there. How'd it get in there? I don't know. Okay, so we've seen the lock that this corresponds to. Remember real quick. So we got 2 and 2 on the bottom ends and then 1 symmetrically in between them. This side is also symmetrical, 2 and 2, 1, and then just an extra 2 diagonally. We can do that. Now, what I don't remember is where that machine is. Is it here? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's down here. 2, 2, 1, diagonals. Got it. I think it's over here. Another fun combination lock. Ha ha, bum 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 bum. Now I can put this wheel in this opening, which looks like the opening for a wheel like this, as taught to me by the end of Nancy Drew's 7 Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. As well as the middle of Nancy Drew 13, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. A phenomenal series, through and through. Snatch up that paint. And I'm taking this bucket of paint down to the 3rd level via the vent that we saw it open. You know you're getting close to the end of a point and click when you only have a couple things in your inventory. And one of them is the thing that you've had the entire time, kind of your all-purpose useful item. This is my favorite puzzle in the whole game. I love this part. Pouring the paint in. And look at it go. It's gonna spell out a 3-number combination for us. Here's the 3. Here's the 7. Here's the 6. We saw a 3-number combination down here earlier, right next to it. This time we can go only in ascending order. And this looks like the power that we need to boot up that time machine. If we do all this right and we successfully save our inventor mentor, we should be his boss from now on. It's a real student has become the master situation. So now I'm going back up to the lab, and we could have just waited to put our functioning light bulb in there. But I couldn't figure out what to do, so I needed a small change of scenery. Here we go, endgame, endgame. I love the endgame because it means the game's about to end. And I finished it. Always a fun feeling to finish a game, even if it's one you've played before, especially if it's one you haven't played. But even if it's one you have. Let's flip this switch. Sounds like a functioning time machine to me. Step into the portal. Woohoo! That's right. It's actually a really subdued reaction to successfully time traveling for the first time. And now here we go, back at the beginning of the game. Our inventor mentor and our robot coworker are still kicking. And we're fixing a light bulb for him. Now, what other implications will this have, as all time travel plots do? Hopefully they'll make a sequel one day and we'll get to find out. This was a one-person team who made this game. I think it's a really impressive individual work. Especially to see as someone like me who doesn't have the coding or math background, but really, really, really wants to be in video game design. It's inspiring. Friends till the end. Okay. Well, we did it. We threw back all the way through Point Clickmas. Get ready to resume JRP January in the next video. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.